Thank you, Kevin. Coming up next on The Beat Goes On, it's Masterchef Tony Astle from Antoine's restaurant in Parnell. Tony introduces 3 great new wines on the table tonight from winesale.co.nz. 2 from New Zealand and 1 from Argentina. Welcome, our wine connoisseur.
Jared, good to see you.
Tony
as always.
Astle. My gosh, I say it every month, Tony. Every month I say it. This has got to be the best part of the show, isn't it? Drinking 3 beautiful wines from New Zealand. Oh, Argentina.
2 from New Zealand,
2
1
from
from
New
Argentina.
Zealand.
Yeah, this is spreading our wings, isn't it?
And all through the courtesy of winesale.co.nz. And there's a great competition on the Wine Sale website that we must tell all our viewers about. You could win a fabulous weekend for 2 at, I think it's Wharehauhau.
An amazing place out of Wellington. It's unbelievably beautiful.
And all you have to do is go to the website, buy 6 bottles of wine from winesale.co.nz, and you're in the draw. Oh, I'd love to go there.
So when you and I buy 126, we don't draw that many times, do we?
I've just bought 600 bottles. Anyway, Tony, what have you got to report on our 3 wonderful wines?
Well, we're going with a Sauvignon Blanc. We're going back to Marlborough, as we do. Sauvignon Blanc, great place for Sauvignon Blanc. And then we're going to Central Otago. We're going to be with the Black Ridge Pinot Noir. And that is very, very fine wine, I believe, but the proof will be in the drinking.
In the pudding.
And then it's in the pudding. And then we're going to Don David in Argentina.
Now, just before we do it, Tony, tell us about Antoine's in Parnell, the most famous restaurant in Parnell.
Well, we're still there.
Hey, ooh.
We're still there.
Restaurants going down, isn't there? You know,
oh, there's a few have, but anyway, 39 years and we're still up there.
Yeah.
Not a problem. I'm big 40th next year, and that's going to be a huge party.
I'm looking forward to
that.
that.
Will be a lot of fun. However, things are,
Coming back.
I think things are coming back, and it's very interesting. There's some great food out there at the moment, and brand new suppliers and people that are doing things. It's just so exciting.
Okay, Tony, so where are we going to start first?
We're going to start in Marlborough, and we're going to go with the Lowlands Sauvignon Blanc.
Lowlands.
Lowlands. So it's a very, very big family, owner-operated company.
Well, I've got on my wine notes, and you've got the same wine notes, Tony, 142 hectares the family have got in grapes. That's pretty big,
and
isn't
they've
it?
got 5 vineyards over that 142.
5 vineyards.
Which is a monster, you know. And, I mean, they've had 30 years of grape growing experience, which is fantastic. And it was founded in 1842.
James Holdaway came out to New Zealand and he bought land at, I read the same notes too, Tony. And
I think you may have.
He went to Dillon's Point, and that was his first purchase, wasn't it? And that's why he called it Lowlands.
Yeah. And of course, it's in the Wairau Plains, he named it the Lowlands. The family are still growing there, and they're growing Sauvignon Blanc, which is amazing, and it's a very successful family in that part of the world too.
Let's do the pouring, Tony.
We'll do the screw, will we? You like that noise, don't you?
Oh, it's a lovely noise.
You love that noise. Sauvignon Blanc.
And the year is?
And it is Lowlands, and it's 2011.
2011.
It is a medal winner at the Easter Show.
Wow. So what are we getting in the... Oh, that is beautiful, isn't it?
There is tropical fruit in there. You can smell it. I mean, see, it's very good. We've had a couple of them recently that have been very, very see-through light in colour. This is very lemon in colour.
This is a wine that has won a wonderful medal at the Easter Show. So let's, without further ado...
That is clean.
That has got to
and
be
there is
one
some
of the
acidity
best.
in there, but it's actually very, very good acidity. It's great, great fruit quality in here.
Tony, I had a feeling this was going to be great. It's fabulous, isn't it?
You know, and it's not too over the top Sauvignon Blancish. You know, sometimes they can be very, very strong. This one here, it's just tropical. It's crisp. It's fresh fruit. It's good acidity.
Beautiful.
And it's just magnificent fruit quality here. You know there is. But this Sunday morning before you go to church would be quite a good gargle, wouldn't it? I mean, it's that freshness, that Beautiful, fresh. Get your mouth going on the early morning on a Sunday, I think.
Sunday morning before you go to church. That's that's the only time to drink wine.
Well, when you get
Tony?
to church, you have your little bit of red. So I think this is a good time to start, you know.
What would you serve at Antoine's with this, Tony?
I've been playing around with some very strange little things like jellyfish and some beautiful Cloudy Bay clams that are coming from you know, New Zealand now, and they're absolutely beautiful. So what I would put this with a straight steam clam dish, but also I would put, when I'm actually steaming them, because you need some steam, I would actually put some of this wine in it, so it would put it through there. Lots of herbs. And the other thing I think it would go well with it, which I'm playing around with at the moment, is this jellyfish and clam and crab risotto. Now, and then I just have asparagus spears tossed through it. So I think this one would bounce out of the glass, and it would be a beautiful, beautiful match. But I'm very impressed with this because it's fresher than I thought it would be. It leaves a beautiful taste in the mouth afterwards. I mean, I can see you dribbling now, so it's actually working perfectly.
Now, Tony, what we should do is tell our viewers that go to winesale.co.nz, buy 6 of Lowlands. They go in for the draw for a weekend at Whare Hauhau. Congratulations to the Holdaway family in Marlborough, and long may they live to continue making great wine like this.
Long may we live to keep drinking
it. Tony, wine number 2.
Wine number 2 is Black Ridge.
Black
Ridge from Central Otago, Pinot Noir, and it's 2010.
This is the land of Pinot Noir, isn't it? Central Otago.
It's quite amazing. I'm never quite sure whether my favourite ones. 2 totally different areas. I mean, you've got Central Otago, and then you've got Marlborough, so you've got north and south. This company especially,
Black Ridge,
was one of the original Central Otago.
Well, look, it says here, Tony, on the wine notes that it's the 7th largest wine region, Central Otago. So it's growing all the time. It's getting more and more. And who are the owners of this particular wine, Black Ridge, Tony? Who are the owners?
We've got Verdun, Burgess, and Sue Edwards.
Sue Edwards.
So they established this in 1981. But of course, Queenstown's full of schist.
Schist.
And
it's a type of soil, is it, Tony?
And this is very rugged area, and of course the grapes here are all hand picked. So it's a labour of love, and it really does come out in their wines. They are pretty well known. They export a lot of this wine.
Oh, Black Ridge, and
it's very successful as an export.
Let's pour some Black Ridge, Tony. Oh, nice colour.
Now this is beautiful colour. It is a beautiful, beautiful colour. It's quite sort of purple in colour when you first look at it.
You hold that up against the white paper there.
So we do
your glass.
My glass here. Yeah. So if you actually see this, it is actually quite a purple colour.
Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? That's got
it's got the little nuances of. I love all that sort of dirty smell. I love that. I love that. I always know when I'm smelling a Pinot that it's got dirty smells. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. It's got the earth. It's got the earth in it.
Yeah. Well, shall we say the earth? Yeah. I was going to say dirty socks and all that sort of stuff. That's what you're looking for.
Not that schist stuff that you're talking about.
Schist.
So let's taste it, shall we?
It's got a great mouthfeel.
That is beautiful.
See, it is sweet dark fruits. It's sort of very subtle tannins. Sometimes it hits you at the back of the teeth and it's dry. But these are very, very subtle and very spicy. There is a bit of oak in there, but it's very well integrated.
Well, Verdun and Sue, they have done a great job. And we must mention the winemaker. His name is Adam Kempton.
Go Adam.
Adam's
doing a very, very good job. Very good food wine. And I'm just, at the moment, I've had some beautiful rose veal from down Fielding Way. And I think this deserves to go with the 6-month life bit of veal. And I would actually put wild mushrooms and slight truffle in there. And I tell you, it'll be a great, great match.
Oh. Where would you buy this wine, Tony?
winesale.co.nz. And don't forget that draw. Tell you.
Don't forget the competition.
I actually think people, if they keep buying 6666, they're going to get a lot of draws.
Well, Tony, wine number 3.
Okay, wine number 3. We're going a long way away now. And we're also going to the highest vineyard in the world, 1,700 metres above sea level. And the water, the irrigation for this is mainly snow melt, so it's pure air.
Let's tell our viewers it's Argentina. We're talking about Argentina, aren't we?
Argentina.
We don't often get a wine from Argentina. In fact, we don't often get wines from any other country. So this is thank you to winesale.co.nz. They've sent a Argentina wine for us to have a look at. Have you been to Argentina, Tony?
No, I haven't. Although their beef is good. I used to import beef from there.
Do you tango, though, Tony?
I do anything. After a couple of bottles of wine, I think even you do.
We all
However,
tango.
you have a more of a reputation than I do in your earlier years, before you became one of these golden oldies, you know.
The problem about my reputation was it was all true.
And it does precede you, Jared.
So let's have a pour from the bottle into the glass of Argentina wine.
Now, this wine is so... Look at the colour. Unbelievable colour.
What's the grape, though, Tony? It's a
straight Malbec.
Straight Malbec.
You have to remember...
But it hasn't set the world on fire, though, Malbec, has it? So
well, it hasn't. However, Argentina,
like
obviously, this is very important for them. Salvador and David Michael started this in 1892, this vineyard. So we weren't here yet, were we?
No.
But it's... So it's a very well-established winery and very famous in Argentina. It's sort of got, I don't know, sort of an acid sort of smell on the nose, but I sort of smell sort of like cherries, but there's spicy cherries, if you know what I mean.
Yes, you're right, they are.
I would imagine it's very smooth. I'm going to put my little reputation
let's put our
here.
money that it'll be really smooth.
See, that is smooth.
That's beautiful.
And it's actually got an explosive middle, but, you know, I was just talking about tannins before. This is bigger in tannin. You know, it gets behind the teeth, like chalk behind your teeth.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Which is good, because that means it will last quite a long time. But it's very, very silky. I actually think damn good wine and well worth buying.
Oh, beautiful. Now, I can see that mind of yours working, Tony, what you'd serve with this. I can see it.
You know, I was just talking about Rose veal a minute ago. The tongue. I love the tongue.
Really?
I actually think it would be great with tongue. I actually smoke, slightly pickled and smoked veal tongues. And because of the smokiness of that, it would actually just go in very, very well here. Or a really good hunk of meat. Argentina's famous for their meat.
They love their beef.
And I'll tell you what, gallon of this and a side of beef, you'd be in heaven, I tell you.
Well, one more time, Tony, if you would love a beautiful wine like this, winesale.co.nz, and we'll say it for the last time because we must finish now, Tony, but all you have to do is go to the website, buy 6 bottles of wine from winesale.co.nz, and you're in the draw. Now, Tony, the winner from last month, we're running out of time, so we'll do it pretty quickly, is
Jeff Matheson from Lower Hutt down there in Wellington.
Congratulations, Jeff. So get hold of Tony. I know it's Lower Hutt, but it's for the whole of New Zealand, and Tony's restaurant is in Auckland. But if you're in Auckland, you book in with Tony and have a wonderful night.
You know, I'm not holding anyone to a time here for this one, so everyone comes to Auckland. So even if they don't like us, they come to Auckland. A good reason to come there is to actually come and pick up your prize.
And you told me today that the winner from the previous month, he's rung and he's booked in. It was his birthday, funny enough. It was his birthday. So Tony Dickerson is the person, and he'll be having a wonderful, wonderful romantic night with his wife at Antoine's.
Well, I hope he is with his wife.
And of course, Tony, it's so simple. We'll have another competition, and all you have to do in the subject line is write down the 3 wines that we had tonight plus winesale.co.nz. So it's Blackridge, Don David, Lowlands, winesale.co.nz. Get the email into me, Jared at The Beat Goes On, and you could win a wonderful night, a romantic night for 2 with Tony at Antoine. Tony Astle, we'll see you in 1 month's time with another 3 beautiful wines.
Look forward.
Thanks, Tony.